The streets are buzzing about the escalating tension between Tia and Tamera Mowry, and it seems things are getting more intense by the day. Allegedly, Tamera's husband has picked a side. No surprise here. He's standing 100% behind his wife. Reports suggest he's made it crystal clear that his loyalty lies with Tamera, no matter what. Once upon a time, Tia and Tamera were the definition of sister goals. Their chemistry on Sister made them fan favorites, and their real-life bond appeared just as unbreakable. People assumed they would always be inseparable. But fast forward to today, and that picture-perfect sisterhood isn't what it used to be. Recently, Tia admitted that she and Tamera are no longer as close as they once were, leaving fans completely stunned. For years, the world saw them as the ultimate twin duo, so hearing that their relationship had changed was almost unbelievable. And with Tia going through a divorce, many assumed she would be leaning on her sister for support. But from the looks of it, that's not happening anytime soon. So what exactly went wrong between them? How did they go from ride-or-die twins to practically distant relatives? Let's get into it. Even though Tamera and her husband, mowry-housley, have mostly kept their marriage private, anyone who knows them knows they are head over heels for each other. They have never shied away from expressing their love. The couple tied the knot in 2011 and have been going strong for 14 years, an impressive feat in Hollywood. They welcomed their first child in 2012 and their daughter in 2015, completing their family of 4. Even more impressive is the fact that their marriage has been scandal-free. And let's be real, in a world where celebrity marriages are often plagued with cheating rumors and messy breakups, that's no small feat. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for Tia. Her marital struggles seem to have played a major role in the growing rift between her, Tamera, and Adam. Tia has been going through a rough patch ever since her split from Corey Hardrict, bringing an end to their 14-year marriage. She has been open about the difficulties of starting over, admitting that loneliness has been hitting her hard. While divorce is never easy, most people assumed she had her twin sister by her side for support. But as it turns out, the bond between Tia and Tamera had been weakening long before the divorce. Once known as an unbreakable duo, the Mowry twins have taken very different paths in recent years. Tia has remained busy with her acting career in Southern California, while Tamera has embraced a quieter, family-centered life in Napa Valley. Their lifestyles couldn't be more different, and it seems like that distance has created more than just a physical gap between them. If you've been keeping up with Tia and Tamera over the years, you know they've always had different personalities. Tia has always been the more adventurous and free-spirited one, while Tamera has leaned towards a more traditional and conservative lifestyle. So in hindsight, maybe it's not all that surprising that they aren't as close as people once believed. And let's be real, rumors of Tia throwing shade at Tamera are nothing new. People have been speculating about tension between them for years. If you followed their journey closely, you might remember that Tia was the first to get engaged, saying yes to Corey before Tamera had even started dating Adam. But what really had people talking was a particular paparazzi interview from back in the day. In the clip, Tia proudly referred to herself as the engaged one, and let's just say, the energy was giving shady. It didn't go unnoticed that her comment seemed like a subtle dig at Tamera, who was still single at the time. Whether it was intentional or not, that moment stuck with fans and only fueled speculation that their relationship wasn't as picture-perfect as it seemed. Fast forward to now, and their relationship appears even more strained. With Tia navigating life post-divorce and Tamera focused on her family, their bond has undeniably changed. What was once an unbreakable twin sisterhood now feels like a distant memory. And with Tamera's husband fully backing his wife, it's clear where the lines have been drawn. Will they ever reconcile? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this sibling drama is far from over.
I'm Tia, the one with the ring.
Oh.
So don't get it twisted.
Okay, Tia.
That's my sister, the one without the ring. I'm married.
Yeah, put it on the box. Put it on the
Really? Tia, the one that's married.
Okay,
yes.
okay. And
People always get it mixed up.
all right. That's funny. All you ladies.
Rumors about tension between Tia and Tamera have been swirling for a while, and the signs of their strained relationship go way back. A major red flag, Tamera's wedding. Fans noticed that Tia wasn't as involved as expected, missing key moments during the celebration. Her absence didn't go unnoticed. especially by Tamera, who was reportedly hurt by it. Looking back, that might have been the beginning of their growing distance, hinting at the rift that would only widen over time.
You said you wanted to be the maid of honor, but you couldn't do a lot of things. So in my head, I'm like, you know what, Tia's just being Tia. I got used to it.
However, the wedding drama was just the tip of the iceberg. Tia and Tamera have clashed numerous times over the years, leading to an increasingly strained relationship.
Right? I'm gonna think about it for a second. Why do you need to think about it? Because sometimes, Tia, you're selfish.
Why are you crying? How am I selfish?
Because you just don't get it. You don't get it right now. So you're this upset about it. The fact that I have to explain to you why I was upset because you were late.
You're saying
can't
that I'm
see.
selfish.
Yeah. The thing is you don't care. You think about yourself.
How am I thinking about myself?
The wedding drama was just the tip of the iceberg when it came to Tia and Tamera's relationship, as the two have clashed multiple times over the years. At one point, they even tried going into business together, but that venture only added more tension between them. Tia's packed acting schedule made it difficult for her to fully commit to their joint project, creating an imbalance that led to friction. On top of that, word on the street is that communication between them has been rocky for years. Small misunderstandings have piled up, from disagreements over wedding responsibilities to frustrations about their unfulfilled business plans. Tia has been laser-focused on advancing her career and making moves in the entertainment industry, often without keeping Tamera in the loop. Meanwhile, Tamera has taken a different route, prioritizing her family life while still taking on occasional acting gigs. Her main focus has been on home life and helping her husband manage his family's business. Their lifestyles have become so different that it's no surprise they've drifted apart. But despite their differences, family is family, right? Well, in this case, not exactly. The cracks in their relationship became even more apparent after Tamera's response to Tia's divorce. In October 2022, Tia shocked fans when she filed for divorce from her husband of 14 years, Corey Hardrict. Many were blindsided as the couple had always seemed solid, especially in Hollywood, where long-lasting marriages are rare. Tia addressed the news head-on, sharing an emotional statement. "I have always been honest with my fans, and today is no different. I wanted to share that Corey and I have decided to go our separate ways. These decisions are never easy and not without sadness. We will maintain a friendship as we co-parent our beautiful children. I'm grateful for all the happy times we had together and want to thank my friends, family, and fans for your love and support as we start this new chapter moving forward in our lives." Asterisk a few days later, Tamera spoke about the divorce in an interview, offering words of support. But fans couldn't help but notice that something about her response felt off.
Just announced that she's gonna be getting a divorce.
Yes.
Does like a half of your heart break for her?
You know, I support her.
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever she wants, the Mowrys have her back. Right now, she just kind of just wants to, you know, just process it all, take it all in, and, you know, be a little private about that.
Yeah.
And, you know, as a sister, you know,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna respect that.
Totally.
You know?
The timing of Tia's divorce announcement definitely raised some eyebrows, mainly because it happened just as Tamera was promoting her book. Some fans felt like Tia unintentionally, or maybe intentionally, depending on who you ask, stole her sister's moment. The divorce news dominated headlines, overshadowing Tamera's book launch. So when Tamera made a few interesting comments in an interview, people assumed she might have been feeling some type of way about the whole situation. Since filing for divorce, Tia has been nothing but transparent about how tough the journey has been. Over the past 2 years, she has shared glimpses of her struggles, including a TikTok video where she opened up about the challenges of re-entering the dating scene. Turns out, moving on after 20 years with the same person isn't as easy as it looks.
It got worse, but I feel like it's about to get worse. It got worse. It got worse.
She remained optimistic about the divorce, even stating in an interview that she didn't view her marriage as a failure, but rather as a meaningful journey.
You know, my marriage was a success.
Yeah.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Corey some beautiful, amazing children. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration. So that's basically, how I'm looking at it now. And I feel like people when they look at marriage, that success equals longevity. But no, at the end of the day, it's, are they happy? Are they thriving?
Just because Tia tried to keep things light and positive doesn't mean she wasn't struggling behind the scenes. In fact, she opened up about her post-divorce challenges in her docuseries Tamera, My New Act. That's where she truly spilled the tea, giving fans an inside look at just how difficult the transition has been for her.
The family dynamic of having a mom and a dad in one household. And when you're dropping your kids off, you actually visually see how that is no longer.
We're about to go to Daddy's house now.
To make things even tougher, Tia can't simply rewind a life before Corey, especially since her bond with Tamera isn't the same anymore. The once inseparable sisters are now living completely separate lives. If there were ever a time Tia needed her twins' support, it's now. But with the growing distance between them, she's feeling that absence more than ever.
Being alone has been the most challenging part of my divorce. It's times like this when I feel and wish that my sister and I were still close and I could, pick up the phone and call her. But that's just not where we are right now.
Now you might be wondering, doesn't Tamera have Tia's back through all of this? Well, it's complicated. Tamera has publicly supported Tia, even praising her for choosing happiness. But let's be real. There's a big difference between offering kind words and actually showing up for someone. Before y'all start dragging Tamera for supposedly abandoning her sister, I don't think that's the case at all. I believe she is supporting Tia, just not in the way people might expect. Their relationship simply isn't what it used to be. They're no longer the type of sisters who can just pick up the phone and pour their hearts out to each other. Instead, they're both focused on their own lives, handling things separately, which honestly is kind of sad when you think about it. And then there's Adam. Considering how supportive he is of Tamera and how much he loves her, it goes without saying that he's completely on her side when it comes to how she wants to handle this situation with Tia. He's standing by his wife 100%. But here's the real question. Do y'all think Adam is doing the right thing by backing Tamera? Or should he be encouraging her to mend things with Tia? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to check out the next video.